Today I want to show you a very simple method to cook pork ribs with bitter gourd. My dad used to braise these two ingredients together, but today I want to show you a steaming method instead. It's much more convenient, easy to prep, and tastes delicious as well. I actually came across this recipe in a cookbook, made a few tweaks to suit my taste, and I hope you enjoyed this recipe too. Let's get started. First, let's prep the bitter gourd. Cut off the top and the end, then cut it in half lengthwise. I'm going to use only half of the bitter gourd. Okay, I've already cut this into half, but I just want to mention that if you're looking for bitter gourds that are less bitter, then look at the ridges of the bitter gourd. You want to find those that have a wider gap in between the ridges, and that's when you will find a bitter gourd that is less bitter. Remove the pith and the seeds. Now cut along the ridges, about 2-inch lengthwise, and then cut into some, rectangular pieces like this. Okay, once that's done, place the bitter gourd into a bowl. Now, a simple trick to reduce the bitterness of the bitter gourd: add a bit of salt. I'm also going to add some sugar for some flavour. Give it a good mix and let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. While waiting for the bitter gourd, let's prep the pork ribs. Here I have some pork ribs. We're gonna rinse it clean and then we're gonna marinate it. Rinse with water until the water runs clear. Now add some salt and cornstarch. Then rinse off the cornstarch and the salt. Squeeze out all the excess water, or you can let it drip dry or pat dry with a paper towel. Now let's marinate the pork ribs with some salt, sugar, light soy sauce, bean paste. Give it a good mix. Now add some cornstarch. This will give the outer layer of the meat a smooth texture. Mix well. Now add some sesame oil and some oil. The oil is going to help lock in the moisture while steaming so that the pork ribs don't dry out. Okay, that's done. Now let's get back to the bitter gourd. Remove all the excess water. Then transfer the bitter gourd into the same bowl as the pork ribs and just give it a good mix. Then transfer to a heat-proof plate. I usually like to use stainless steel because it's lightweight and it heats up faster compared to the other materials. You can obviously use ceramic, glass as well. Try not to stack the meat on top of each other so that it cooks at the same time and cooks evenly. Once the water comes to a boil, place the pork ribs on the steam rack, then let it steam on high heat for 20 to 25 minutes. Remember to check the water level halfway through, just to make sure that the wok doesn't run out of water. Okay, it's done. Let's have a look. Wow, it smells so good. Now this dish is savoury, so add some spring onions for some freshness and garnish with some chili. So I use a stainless steel plate to steam, but you can always transfer to a nicer plate for a better presentation. Can't wait to try this. This is so good. The pork ribs are tender and slightly chewy, and the bitter gourd is soft but still has a nice bite to it. It's savoury mixed with natural bitterness from the bitter gourd, and the flavours are well balanced. It's simple to make, very comforting, very satisfying, and just perfect with a bowl of rice. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and see you in the next video. For more exclusive recipes, do check out the link in the description box below.